Alright guys, morning of day 33 here. It's a little bit rough out this morning. See the boat bouncing around a little bit. But you can see like this is the pulse of the current. We're looking at this chart right now and we just pulled through this current right here, and then it's actually, the boat speed's picked up a little bit. And that's because we're out of the current, but then we got to come in here and we're gonna have to fight this tomorrow sometime, and it will affect us. We will lose a lot of speed over that, and also it's a little bit rougher. But look at this, like the whole, there's a little island here that we're gonna go around. Not an island, but it's a high rising that comes out of these huge depths of water, and it affects where all these currents go and stuff like that. And it's almost like the blood pulsing of the ocean, and people don't realize, they just see that body of water. They don't actually see it like this, and it's just a different look at it, because it's a lot of different things happening in these currents and stuff like that. Anyway, the morning of the 33rd, yesterday you saw we caught a few fish. Today hopefully we'll catch some fish, some more fish. We want to catch an edible fish, because we've didn't keep either one of the two fishes that we caught today. Beautiful fish though, so hopefully we'll get a keeper and one that we can cut up and eat on the trip here. It looks like we're about almost 3 days, getting close to that, under 3 days to Panama now. So we should be to Panama somewhere Monday late afternoon, early evening. Maybe even we might slow the yacht down to arrive like early Tuesday morning. Chief?
Well, I can do this.
This is it. Chief's up for his night shift. He does the 2 o'clock in the morning till 4, 5? What do you do?
Sorry, 5.
Till 5 o'clock. Then Lee comes and gets you at 5. Remember, I'm on the radio, Channel 9, if you need me.
Okay.
I didn't really see a whole lot. We should be out of this big current. Then we're getting ready to jump into some bigger current here. I've got to kind of look at that and see if I can alter the path any, but I'll do that in the morning. Had some big waves. Do you feel them down there, or how's it down there?
Oh, not bad at all. Every once in a while you feel like one. Fuck, son.
That's a big one right there. Boom.
Seems like we're in a little different wave action.
Yeah, I think we're just coming into all of these different currents, and it's making it a little more washboardy.
And eventually we're gonna have to get into that heavy shit.
Yeah, well,
Looks like maybe
tomorrow I think is going to be our worst day. It's just going to be a long Saturday. Today is going to just be a long day and then Sunday I think it'll get better. I'm talking to Chris Parker and the weather. It's the way it's looking. Tomorrow's just kind of survive. We'll just all kind of hang on for the ride. Watch out for pirates. Tomorrow, or today, sorry, is all about pirates, and let's just hang on and survive this. Let it ride.
rip.
Tater chip. All right, Chief, I'm going to go down and get a couple hours sleep. If you need anything, call me on Channel 9. I just got waken out of bed. Sorry. Because it's a serious situation that we're really in here. And it really is all about the Pirates of the Caribbean. We take it jokingly, but this guy has it's like he's coming at us, and he's coming, everything about what's happening right now is wrong. And because he's coming from Nicaragua, and he's coming right at us, and we can see him on the radar. He has no AIS, and so we're nervous about it. Yeah, show him the dot right there.
He's right there. He's right there. Right there.
So hopefully it's a fishing on a unregistered fishing vessel that doesn't have AIS. And hopefully he's coming right behind us because we're getting ready to come into the flats right here. You can see right here we're about 5 miles from this little stretch right here, which is basically the end of this little guy right here. There's, I don't want to call it a patch of land, but it's a shallow spot right here, and we've got to come across there. I wanted to cut inside earlier today and come this way, but it brought us too close to the Nicaraguan coastline, so they said make sure I take this from the outside and stay on the outside of it to stay as far away from that Nicaraguan coastline as I can. This is not what we want to see. So I am going to go back down, and if he turns towards us, just let me know. Dig out the flare gun. Let's get it ready. It's our only defense.
We're good. So I'm not too worried now. Sorry about that.
No, he's.
What is he circling that far back here?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's right here.
Where's he at now?
I see him right here.
Is he on the back side of us?
Yeah.
Get the flare gun out, Chief.
Where's it at?
It's up on top here. Wow, what a beautiful morning. You got a ship right over there. What's that ship doing, big guy?
It's going to cross our path up here in just a little bit.
Well, we're all turning. We're both turning, so
Same time, right?
maybe.
To follow it. They go a little bit faster. No, a lot faster.
Yeah, they're a lot faster than us. There's the ship right there. We're both going right through these. This is the Nicaraguan rise on our starboard side. Beautiful morning out here. How'd you sleep? All right?
Baby.
Like a baby?
Oh, yeah.
I got
Good
by,
sleep.
but you guys can see where we're at right here. Getting ready to make our final turn. That will be our final turn into Panama, unless we need to make some adjustments for weather. But according to the weather report, today is going to be our worst day. Right now, how's that current looking? What are we? We're right in the heart of it, the beast of it, aren't we?
We are. It's brutal.
Yeah. So
That's
we're.
updated.
So and we're gonna. Today's just gonna be a fight. That's all I can say, because they even say in our weather reports that right here we're gonna make a turn. We're gonna make a turn, and we're gonna come this way. And until we get out of this, it's just gonna be a fight. That's all it is. You guys see that tanker over there? He's right there. Yep. It's been quite a bit of traffic in here too, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. We've always been pretty much in contact with the ship the entire trip in the Caribbean here.
One quiet time, that's been it.
Yeah.
It was never been actually.
Our encounter last night with the pirates. Pete woke me up around 3 o'clock. But that's why we stayed way out here too, is to stay away from the pirates, because I wanted to actually come in at a different angle and come in through this way, but it's too close to Nicaragua. So that's why we're out here. Not even feeling this at all.
No. The amount of weight that thing has.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, these seas are just so confused. But it is coming off our port. And we make, wow, this is it. This is pretty much our ride to Panama right now. We're heading straight to Cologne. On the other Hatteras, the one that just did this route, he had to vary this route. He had to go point into that way a little bit further. And
Smooth out the ride.
yeah, to smooth out the ride, and then you had to cut back. We have a problem. So I've been battling this for the last couple of hours where our port stabilizer keeps faulting out. I'm able to bring it back online, but it takes a little bit of a process. I have to reboot the computer every single time. So I've got some options, but right now I'm going to do a heat test on both actuators and make sure that temperature is constant in both of them, and then relay that message back to my service guy and see if they have any solutions for this. Right now we're in some pretty decent seas, I would say, but it's also where I think we're through the really tough part of it, and we're coming on the back side of it, so it is actually starting to calm down a little bit. And technically, I could run on one wing for a few hours, but right now is when we need them the most, so I want them working, and I will keep the battle up as long as I can, and keep them up and running. Stabilizers are working good. We made a few changes, a few adjustments, so we'll see how that worked out. I'm also on call with the factory to see, or the rep to see any changes that we might need to make. That's the only battle we've had so far.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
How much more do we got of this? Yeah, we got a long ways to go still. And this one thing that we're learning very quickly is to the guy in the pilot house, the one in control of the boat. We kind of leave him alone. The reason is because it's rough out here, and we don't. When you're in here, you've got to be able to manage all the systems, look and take in all the information, and you don't need to be tripping over other people. So right now, today it's called out to be our roughest day. It's proving to be our roughest day. I think it has settled down a little bit since earlier this morning, and it'll continue to stay about the same throughout the rest of today and tonight. And tomorrow we should start seeing, as we get closer to Panama, some better conditions. So anyway, that's right now. If somebody is in the pilot house with Pete, they would be sitting down, trying to stay out of his way, and he can sit right there if he wanted to, and he can, he's got a good eye. He's watching the radar. He's watching the AIS. He's looking at the currents. He's looking at everything. So it's better just to stay out of his way today. Whoever's up here. Keeps cooking us lunch. How bad is it with these seas condition?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Got to kind of we're in good right now.
Yeah, as long as I'm still in the chat. As long as the stabilizers don't go down, then we're good.
Yeah,
We're cooking.
they're working too, man.
Then I gotta go to my next.
The stabilizers are working. See those fins just going after.
Yeah. Fire, baby.
All right, I gotta go check the voltage on those guys.
All right, this one's for Lee. And
Lee?
You're a little bit away. So.
Okay, thanks. Okay, you can work us back on course. Just nice and slow though. I'm going to turn the gain down. It is what it is.
Okay.
That's a big ship, brother. Is it? That looks like a tanker. Not a tanker. That's a cargo, a container ship, right? Nice. So a lot of stuff going on today. Basically, we're just hanging on for the ride. It's calmed down a little bit, and we're limping along. We only have one wing working. I believe I could get the other wing, but without tech support, I don't want to mess with it without somebody giving me the okay. So we're just gonna leave it alone. Limp along here with one wing. We're doing about 9 miles an hour, and we are a straight shot about 48 hours out of Panama right now. Let's see what the chief is doing. Chief!
Yeah.
You might not want to be down here where she starts to break up.
I was just thinking.
We're down to one stabilizer wing. We decided to just run off the one stabilizer wing and quit messing with that port
It
one.
shows. You want me to take the helm for a little bit?
Nah, I think if you want to,
Just trying to stay in one spot and not
get in
all
there.
over the boat.
Yeah, you're fine, dude. You want to watch a movie or something? If you want some help, why don't you come up in about an hour or so
Okay.
and relieve him?
So we're just running off one stabilizer.
Yeah, I believe that I can fix the stabilizer.
Just need to be in calm water.
Yeah, I want to be in calmer water, and
I don't want to be jumping around and putting into a tree or anything.
right. You know this fan ain't working because you guys got a towel leaning up against the back of it, right? Guys, it's been a fight all day with these stabilizers. I'm learning and growing with them. That's what I'm going to say right now.
Some moaning and groaning.
Yeah, some moaning and groaning, very frustrating. We're in, I don't know, we're in the 1 to 4s that they called for. An occasional 5 will throw us on our side, and it's just very frustrating process here. And you can see we've adjusted course. We're heading straight into Panama now. We've got about 48 hours left to get there. Chad and Lee just took a shower in these conditions. They said it's like riding a fair ride. So I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna try mine for this evening. And then I'm gonna probably, seems like it's probably gonna be a long night with these stabilizers, keeping them on. Every time they go into code, I have to reset them. I have to teach the team as I learn how to reset them. Yeah. All good. The whole trick is use the least amount of water you can and take it as quickly as you possibly can, because we still got 2 days out here. So we've been on a boat for 6 days now, and it's going to be six full days and 6 nights on the boat. So it's conserving water, and all 4 of us being able to take showers, do a couple loads of laundry. It all matters. So the best way is just to take a quick one, rinse off, and shut the water off, soap up, and then rinse back off, and you're done with your shower. So guys, we're getting to the end of day 32 here, and we're just taking it on the beam. It's just rough. It's been rough all day long. It's just like one of those hang on. That's all we can do all day. The stabilizers have been acting up. Right now, lately, the last few minutes, we slowed the yacht down a little bit, and they seem to be doing better at a slower speed. So that's helped a little bit. You can see that's a thunderstorm and a ship right there. The little one is the ship, and the bigger one is a thunderstorm. That's our AIS. Anyway, and then right here it looks like we got about 300 miles to go. Slowed the boat down, like I said. And the big thing is we just want to get out of this current right here. I want to get out of this little trough right here, and it's just a really hard crossing. It's really hard on the boat. It's hard on us. So as soon as we get across there, but it's not going to happen for a while. It doesn't actually happen till tomorrow. So anyway, I think tomorrow night. afternoon, late afternoon. Hey guys, peace out. Make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe, share it with your friends. It's been a hell of a day. We knew this was coming. I knew Saturday this was going to be our worst day. Should start getting a little bit better tomorrow, especially when we get out of this. We're in like the trade winds right now. So as soon as we get out of those, and back into some regular weather, it should get much better for us. Anyway, make sure you live life with no regret. I do. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And peace out, brother.